one of the big things out of San Diego Comic-Con was Marvel announcing like Phase 5 and Phase 6. And I was interested to know if there's anything that came out that like you are stoked for. Like you're like, oh yeah, I cannot wait till that comes out. Like anything that you saw that really excited you.
Really excited me. I'd have to say Daredevil.
Yes,
especially with 18 episodes. Like, okay, with the Marvel TV shows, we've gotten WandaVision, which was 9 episodes. We've got What If, which was 9 episodes, and then She-Hulk, which will be 9 episodes. The rest have been 6. So to have an announcement that there will be an 18-episode Marvel TV show, and not only that, Charlie Cox playing Daredevil again, and most of the cast coming back.
Oh, dude, that was the one for me too. Like, because I freaking love that Netflix show. Like, season 3 is, for me, one of the best seasons of a comic book related TV show that has ever been made. And he never even dressed up like Daredevil. Like, and it was so freaking good. I mean, like, I love that. Yeah, I was pumped to see that for sure.
And then you got him showing up at the end of the She-Hulk trailer as well. So we'll get him faster than we think. I absolutely thought Black Panther, for a trailer that had like only one person speaking, like at one, Angela Bassett, that was it. For like an entire trailer, Marvel has put out the best trailer in a long time.
Yes,
and it was just a fantastic. I was in tears during that. I love the absolute music in the background. Love the transition between the music when Shuri and Ironheart clap hands. You see the transition from the music, and I just thought it was just amazing up until the last bit where it's like Wakanda forever. And yeah, it was just fantastic.
No, so I'm going to run through a couple of these that are coming up, and I just, kind of rate your excitement for me. And I'll do the same because I haven't got to talk to anybody about this, and you're on 10 questions today, so you have to do this with me. So we already said Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I think I'm really excited for that too, based off that trailer, killed it, right? Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. What do you digging that one?
I'm excited for that one because that's going to be kicking off Phase 5,
right?
And that's going to come out soon, and that's bringing us the very first Kang, if you really want to say. We did kind of get him in Loki, but this I seen a little bit of the footage and that for it, and like seeing how he comes in and he's just like, oh, you're an Avenger? Have I killed you before? And just to bring, it's just exciting to know that he's going to be like the big bad throughout the next 2 phases.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome too. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I'm excited for that one too because we get to know more about Rocket. Like, because like James Gunn has stated that this is going to be like a Rocket Raccoon origin story, and it's pretty much ending this Guardians of the Galaxy too. So like we've only got a little bit from him, but I think we're getting more of what's going to happen with Nebula. I think we're going to get a little bit more of a Nebula story and a Mantis stories at that. So just kind of in the background, which apparently the actresses who play them say that they bond throughout this movie. You see them bond. So Mantis and Nebula. So I'm excited to see that as well.
Yeah, no, I think I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the soundtracks to both those movies. Like that's one of my favorite things. I love those movies. All right, the Marvels.
The Marvels, I'm excited to see where they go because I loved Miss Marvel. That took me by surprise. And I think it took a lot of people by surprise. So I'm excited to see what happened with that. I'm curious to go further into Kamala Khan as well, because they said mutation at the end of that, but I still think she's kind of an inhuman, and the bracelets are like Kree tech. That's what transported them, and it's I think what happened at the end of Miss Marvel was she got transported into the negative zone.
Oh, so okay, yeah, no, I like that, yeah. All right, that's
so
cool.
I'm excited to see where that goes from there.
Blade.
Oh man, you can't. That's going to be an exciting thing. I'm glad that they finally announced that because this has been teasing for a while that he was going to be doing it, and I loved that actor when he played Cottonmouth on Luke Cage. Like he's just so he kind of looks like the original Blade too. So I'm excited for that. That was probably the best 2 Marvel movies back in the 90s that I can't wait to get Blade.
Awesome. Captain America New World Order.
Strange name.
Yeah.
NWO, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm not sure. They didn't announce who the big bad will be, did they?
No, they didn't, or I didn't see that they did. And I'm interested to see it too, because, and that almost has like a political tinge to it, because you'll hear like conspiracy theories or things about this new world order, right? Like the Great Reset. And it has to do with this new world order that they're trying to create. So I'm kind of interested to see where that one goes myself. Because, Captain America Winter Soldier was kind of based around something like that, right? And so, because I love that one. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens there. What about the Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts, I think a lot of people have seen this coming from a long time ago, that the Thunderbolts was coming. I know me and a friend of mine were talking. We were like, yeah, the Thunderbolts have to come. Like, especially after watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You're like, okay, yeah, they have to be coming. That's the group that she must be doing up with Baron Zemo and what was his name? The second Captain America.
Sam Wilson? Oh, no. Or you're talking about the guy. What is his name?
Yeah, I forget his name.
What's his name? John Walker?
John Walker. That's it. Yeah. So I think he's going to be part of the Thunderbolts, and who knows who else will be part of the Thunderbolts, but I'm excited for that.
Yeah, cool. No, I like that too. And then Phase 6 kind of starts Fantastic Four. As far as the movies, I don't know about you, but I'm pumped. I love The Thing. And I like the Fantastic Four as a group anyway. And I really want to see what Marvel can do with the Fantastic Four.
I got worried, not going to lie, at first, because Fantastic Four was supposed to end Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then they announced Phase 5. And I was like, okay, well, I know Fantastic Four is probably not going to end Phase 4 now because of John Watts stepping out from directing it. So I was like, okay, it'll be in Phase 5. And then they showed it, and it wasn't in Phase 5. And I was like, are they not doing Fantastic Four anymore? And then they came out with Phase 6. I was like, oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. There it is.
And then they end Phase 6 with 2 Avengers movies, 2 Avengers-styles movie, The Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, which is going to be that, again, just building up to like the Endgame and Affinity. What was it called? Endgame and, Jesus, I can't think right now. The 2 last Avengers movies.
Yeah, it was Infinity War and Endgame.
Thank you, jeez. But no, that makes me excited too. Especially the Kang Dynasty. I love that. And then Avengers: Secret Wars. So yeah, are you pumped about those too?
Oh yeah, and the way that Kevin Feige says, like, we want to he doesn't say the sandbox. He says like the toy box. So yeah. I think it's a way to bring in more and more stuff into this this world, because I think they're going to have Battle World. And that's going to be Secret Wars, but it's instead of Dr. Doom bringing them all to there, it's going to be Kang. It's going to be the last Kang standing, because it's Kang Dynasty, right? So there's going to be a lot more Kangs throughout the multiverse. And I think the Kang that we get introduced to in Ant-Man isn't the one that's going to, we're not going to see him past this Ant-Man movie. I think they're going to stop him in this one, but then there's going to be another Kang that comes.
Nice. I love that. All right, and let's just quickly kind of go through your excitement level for the TV shows. So next up, we just finished up with Ms. Marvel, which we're going to talk about that here in just a second, because I've been wanting to talk with somebody about Ms. Marvel. And so, again, you're on Team Questions, so you have to do it. But so next up is She-Hulk. Excitement level for that one?
I am super excited. I've been excited since the beginning of this. Even before the second trailer that they showed. I just love the actress. The actress, she played in Orphan Black, and she's Canadian, so it's a win for me right there. I know a lot of people are saying the CGI is bad, but come on, guys, it's just a TV show, and that it takes a lot of money to do CGI, so they did it pretty well. But it looks like it's going to be a good dramatic comedy. Like, I laughed so much during that trailer. So
yeah, no, absolutely. What about What If Season 2?
I'm excited for that as well. And I enjoyed the first season. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy aspects of it, but I'm cool to see. What?
I didn't like the first season. Like, I didn't care for it.
Oh.
There were a couple individual episodes that I liked, but as far as like as a whole, I just didn't really care for it.
Yeah, I agree. There's episodes that I didn't really enjoy that much, but there's overall I did enjoy it. I love the art for it and stuff. So we'll see where that goes in season 2, what kind of story they do, and if they're going to do the whole story like they did in season 1, where it's kind of all connected.
Right. Cool. Then you got the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. You know, that'll be fine. Secret Invasion. I am looking forward to Secret Invasion. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm excited because like now you don't know who's going to be who, so it's going to be a mystery like prior to even watching it, because you're like, okay, is that a real person? Like, it's probably going to be that water cooler talk. Like the next day, people are going to watch it and be like, okay, do you think that person's real? Or did you think this person's real? And a lot of people are going to be questioning that. Of course, we know Maria Hill is not real, or she might be. And it's cool to see Samuel L. Jackson coming back as Nick Fury.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm excited about that too. What about Echo?
Echo should be really good. I am hoping. I heard a rumor that there's going to be a potential that Jessica Jones might show up in Echo. Cool. So with Kristen Ritter. So I really like that show. So I'm hoping that character comes back as well in Echo. And of course we get Kingpin and Daredevil in that as well.
Absolutely. All right, Loki season 2. I think I love Loki. I enjoyed season 1. I know I'm pumped for season 2. Same with you.
Oh yeah, Loki was, out of all of the TV shows, I think Loki was my number 1 show.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Loki as well. I liked it a lot. Then we've got Ironheart, which I am looking forward to. Riri Williams. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be cool. What about you?
I don't know a lot about the character, but any Marvel TV show, I'm always pumped to get introduced to a character, and we're going to get introduced to her really early in the Black Panther movie.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then Daredevil, we already talked about. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I think that's awesome. And then Agatha, Coven of Chaos, although I like that character in WandaVision, that's probably my least anticipated show, like of all of them. But I'll watch it, of course, but maybe it'll surprise me like Miss Marvel did.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, just for the fact of who's playing Agatha, and I love her energy in it, and kind of want to get to know the character. By the name of the title, it sounds like we're gonna go back to like when she was like in the Coven and that. So I think we're gonna like see her in this world, and then it's just gonna like veer into like close up of her face and into her mind, and that's where we're gonna see. Cool. That's my prediction for it, but I'm excited to see that. I love the actress who plays her.
Cool.